Welcome, hosts, and welcome to a new Mystery Box stream. And today we are going to be doing some experiments with Digital Logic Sim, which is a simulator for digital logic. Yeah. Anyway, since I was really young, I've always been fascinated by telephone exchanges. So I thought, perhaps with Digital Logic Sim, I could start building something that operated very much like a telephone exchange. So let's get right into it and see how far we can go. And here we are. Hello. That the screen isn't being captured. That's a little bit of an issue. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're going to start progressing. Okay. Stick inputs here. Pin there. Pin there. And an output pin. Actually, we don't want to do that. We want to put a NOT gate here. So the first thing we're creating is... Hi, Dr. No Name, or Mr. No Name. Welcome back. Just creating our first chip, which is a NAND chip. So you can see both of those are switched on, it switches off. All right, let's make a new chip. And this chip's going to be an OR chip. So the way we do that is two knotted links into an output. I wonder why your account just vanished. That's a little bit weird. All right. Just that. So now we switch that on. That goes on. That goes on. Now if we switch both on, that's all right. So menu, save, OR. Right. So there. Oh, so we got the basics set up. Now let's do a 2x2 multiplexer. We'll call you pin A. Call you pin B. And down here, we'll call this select 0. All right. Unfortunately, you will... Okay. It's a interesting statement. So pin A is like that. We'll stick a knot there. Oh, what's behind me? Gonna go like that. And pin B like that. Can we sort of adjust that? No, we can't. Ah, the monster. Is it at the end of the book? Because I think I've read that one. There we go. If we stick an oar here, so at the moment it's controlled by this, and that has no effect. But if we switch on this, this no longer has any effect, but this one does. And we'll save this and we'll call it Two-plex. So it's a 2-value multiplexer. And we're gonna go new. Got 2-plex here, 2-plex here, 2, 3, 4. So it's pin 0, pin 1, pin 2, and pin 3. Then we'll have select 0 and select 1. And if we do that in there, like you here, once again we'll have a 2-plex at that spot. And you goes like that now. So that's controlled by that button. Now it's controlled by that button. Now it's controlled by that. Now it's controlled by that. So we've now got a 4-plexer. So 4-plex. Excellent. And also these can act as memory cells in a way, which we'll go into a little bit later. So we have a 4-way multiplexer. You probably want to also make a 4-way demultiplexer. So we go, that's our input pin. Got and there. Oh, how are we going to do this though? It shouldn't be a problem. Going to have 2 outputs here. So you over to there, you over to there, and create our cell 0 for the address. Top one we pass through a NOT gate. Probably make this a little bit cleaner by moving things around. Yeah. And do the same thing here. Now that's controlling that. That's controlling that. We'll save this as 2D plex. And new. What single output? 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 address lines, so cell 0, cell 1. So the idea is these will add as the address lines, which will select which of the outputs goes into there. We can use our 2D plex for the first one. And for the second one. Like that. All right. That's out 0. Out 1. Out 2. And out 3. Cool. We'll save that as 4D plex. This is so far stuff I've sort of like already gone over in my head. Now it gets to the complicated bits. New. Well, let's just test. All right. Not. Delete that. Let's try not. It doesn't oscillate. Do we put it through an AND gate? Or maybe it's oscillating so fast that I'm just not noticing it. Well, that will always be... Zero. How do we get the speed of the oscillations down to something that's sensible? That is a question. Do we just chain it through a lot of these? Nope. All right. Okay. And actually probably be Nan's better. I am wondering if we go you into there. Actually, delete. Then no, that's not going to work. I think I know how to do it. Let's make an XOR. So an XOR will be true when both of these are the same. So go and then not feed that into an AND. And feed both of these into an OR. So that's an XOR. Save as XOR. Actually, let's check the library. Built in 7-segment display. Clock. We've got that saved. Let's go to a new. Let's see how the clock works. So library. Clock add. Just go like that. Okay. That's fair. Right. I've got to build a... I would like to build a flip-flop is the next thing I want to do. AKA an SR latch. So we'll call this S for set. U for reset. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. And actually don't want to be an AND. Actually probably do want to be an AND. If we go like that. It's not doing what I want. It's been a while since I've done like that. Here like that. That's working just basically off my rough memories of how to design this particular circuit. Okay. That's not having a memory effect. Okay. Let's try just from first principles rather than bad memory. So if this is set, actually we'd need an OR there. So it would be U. Okay, that is your basic, that's your basic latch, but it wouldn't disactivate. So you'd have an AND here with a NOT in front of it. That like that. So that latches it, that resets the latch. Okay. Probably not the best design, but it does what we want. Say that as SR latch. We want to probably do a voltage divider, a frequency divider as well. So if we go new, so this will be the clock signal. SR latch there. And this is clock out. There we go. So, if this signal is the same as the output, which we go from a NOT, and we reset the latch, will that do what we want? No. So we want this to sort of like trigger off the... What we want is a... delete. wonder, we go like that, and not, does that make a rising edge detector? Can't tell. We can tell if we stick an SLR latch here. Delete. Nope, there's no delay. By process through the NOT gate. Interesting. In this library, is there anything that generates a delay? Tri-state buffer. Nope. I'm not sure how we'd make a rising edge detector. Unless got the latch. And XOR. We go like that. That sort of works. And then that doesn't work unless we have this. Go like that. Go for a NOT gate like that. Go like that. That goes into a dreadful oscillation. That's not what we want. Hold on, that. I think that is actually a useful circuit anyway. No, you're still going into an oscillation. Let's just delete that wire there and delete that wire there. Add a new. When that's on, yeah, that's actually slightly better since it doesn't send the signal through when it's in the reset state. We'll add a new. Cancel. I want to save this one. SR latch protected. Let's create a new one here. I think this one, if we add the clock circuit, just to generate some an output. Then we go XOR nope. Basically, I want to create a toggle, but in other sort of digital things, I would be able to use the delay. Oh, that's interesting. All right. And like that. Well, what happens if I... This has an input pin. What does the input pin do? Frequency 1, frequency 2. And... Ah, right, okay. Actually view... Oh, it's... Okay. The built-in chip. Okay. Doesn't use internal logic. Thing is, I really want to build a toggle latch of some sort. 8. Unless what I want to do, SLR latch, SR latch, and your input there. You like that. And out like that, so that works. I think we've got something. All right. I'm not sure what this is. I wonder if we use the protected SR latches rather than the dodgy ones. So you go there, like that. Okay. No. We actually have to use the dodgy ones. Because the other ones don't have a... wouldn't be set. Okay. So we've got to use the dodgy ones. Not sure what this circuit is called. But if we put this in a loop, it should do what I want. So if we go save this as SR chain. So, yeah. Okay, if we go SR chain, I'm just going to add a clock circuit to clock. Not. That didn't do what I want. Delete. Delete. And put a knot up here. All right. That's not doing what I wanted it to do. Let's try with an X or the output. And you there, and you the irritating thing is there's no delay. I don't want that. Can I view? Oh, go in there. View. Can I edit that? Don't think I can. Oh, that's handy. If you make a mistake, how are you meant to... Options. On hover coast guide. Alright. Delete. So basically what I want to do is when the SR latch is on, I wonder, might be onto something with the SR, chaining the SR latch wires. So when you are on, and we get another pulse through here. So we use the not chaining to act as a protection. So that means that this only toggles, this only changes when that toggles. I then add another SR latch here with a knot in front of it. Oh, we can just use a SR chain protect, SR chain protect. That's the clock. Oh. It's probably mislabeled. And you there. Stick a knot on that one. And an oar. I think I've solved the problem. Hold on, but you switch everything on. That's not good. Why do you switch everything on? It's the falling edge of this. But I wonder, is that a good thing? Delete that. Delete you. Delete you. Put a knot here. Nope, that did not help. Do think that's somewhat useful, even though it does switch everything on when that's like that. That's the undesired state. So if we go and am I just no. The issue is that all the communication has no delay. Which makes sort of falling edge effects not be that significant. I'm going to have a look. Digital Logic Sim falling edge. Hi, Riziki Iki. Rising edge. Ah. Logic gates. All right. Okay. Let's see how. Let's see how people solve this. Okay, I'm probably going to have to use the built-in tri-state buffer. How are you going, Riziki Iki? I hope you are doing well. View, enable. So let's just see how you behave. So that's enable. That's data. Oh. How does this work? So when data enable is on, data flows through. When enable is off, data doesn't flow through. But we get the that's not what I wanted. Or is it? Does it introduce a delay? This is the enable pin. Like that. No, we still get that high frequency oscillation type deal. But a protected SR latch. And like that. Goes there. Well, that doesn't even do anything. Oh, viewing that. That switches on. All right, back here. So reset that. Oh, because it's a protected one, it won't let that through. Right, I gotcha. There. Now it just acts like a thing, but we haven't got the toggle. All right. Well, we've spent an hour working on this, but I'd like to make a frequency divider, but I'm not sure how. Have a look at you while we're at it. Okay. That is cool, and I want to look into that later. But we are out of time on this stream, so I'm going to head back to my main room. So we've made a bit of progress. The main thing I have to work out now is how to properly do basically a counting circuit. So I'm going to look into that in my own time. And while that happens, tomorrow I think I'm doing some more Kerbal Space Program, so that should be fun. See everybody later, and thank you everybody for watching.